Morning, good morning, good morning. How we doing, y'all? Let's do it. Let's get it. Early bird, get the wire, man. You know what it is. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. The Warriors need to make some decisions, man. The Warriors need to make some decisions. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm seeing from some of our veteran guys, including the coaching staff. Salute. G Marsh, man. G242 in the building. I don't like what I'm seeing from some of our veterans, bro. I love what I'm seeing from the young guys when they get an opportunity, but I think that the offense is hurting. That offense that we run is hurting our younger guys and it's stunning their development. And we're holding on to Clay too long. Clay has been forcing shots since like he came back from injury. He's pressing. He's trying to prove to everybody that he's still Clay Thompson of old. And guess what? This is what it looks like when Father Time catches up to you. So if Clay Thompson isn't finna be drinking none of them Savannah juices, we're not finna see a old Clay Thompson. We're not finna see Clay Thompson from 5, 6 years ago. That's just not the way the body works. That's just not the way this game works, bro. Unless you're being promoted as the best player in the league, you know what I'm saying, and going to break all these different records, nigga, they're not gonna allow you to play and be the old person that you used to be. You know, the NBA can do that. They can take a motherfucker and be like, oh, we just gonna make sure that we do everything in our power to make sure that this guy right here does not get injured, that he's a motherfucking superstar, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna promote that guy. You never seen Luka with a real injury. You never seen the Joker with a real injury. You know what I'm saying? And B started off with injuries when he came out of college, but shit, he been battling injuries here and there, but for the most part, Embiid been playing. You know what I'm saying? But they've been forcing that man to play. You know what I'm saying? That's why he always fails in the playoffs, because by the time Embiid gets to those playoffs, his body is broken down, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can't withstand the physicality and everything that they're asking him to do. He can't withstand that throughout a whole season and deep runs in the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? You got to understand that. You never seen Giannis get injured. You feel me? So people need to really understand how this shit really works. They take players and promote players the way they want to promote these players. And they make sure that these players aren't being injured. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else injured. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. But for the Warriors, man, you shouldn't be struggling against teams like Portland. The Lakers blew Portland out and other teams blew Portland out. But to Portland's credit, they do have a lot of talent. Anthony Simons came back yesterday and Matisse Thybulle hit shots. Matisse Thybulle has been shooting terrible from the three as of late. But yesterday he knocked some shots down. You know what I'm saying? The emergence of Shaedon Sharpe, you know, they didn't have their big man in DeAndre Ayton. You feel me? So I thought that was helpful for them to play a little bit smaller and play another guy in Reef. I thought he played a good game. You know what I'm saying? Reef played a good game. He had, you know what I'm saying, his energy. You feel what I'm saying? He knocked down shots. He looked like a baby Draymond out there. He did. So I thought that was the key to some of their success. Anthony Simons, of course, we know he's a baller. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't play as much defense, but you know he's a baller. And I'm not taking nothing away from Chauncey Billups as far as his coaching. But sometimes certain coaching styles don't really work on certain players because players, like, and they're young, you know what I'm saying? So he's really trying to build something and get them to adopt his sort of mentality when he played with the Celtics. And when he played in the league, you know what I'm saying? The sort of physicality, attention to detail, and everything. So we have to always keep that in perspective. But Portland has been playing better as of late. They've been playing better, I should say. They've been competing more on both ends. So, and they played with no Jeremy Grant, so they really competed. But for Warriors to be a championship caliber team with 3 Hall of Famers on there, you know what I'm saying? Draymond is having a pretty good season. You know what I'm saying? Shooting the ball. You feel what I'm saying? But and Steph Curry, obviously, but Klay Thompson is not. Andrew Wiggins is not. Chris Paul is not. You know what I'm saying? So when you got your veterans and your best players on the team and they're not really having a successful season, that's going to show, you know what I'm saying, by wins and losses. And it's going to show on how you win and how you lose. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be struggling to win games. Like, you know what I'm saying, with the roster that we got, because most of the guys we do have, we won a championship with less than 3 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's really put everything in a proper perspective. The Warriors, they're never going to get a big man. That's just not who they've been. That's not how they operate. And the big men that the Warriors have had in the past, outside of Chris Webber, they're fucking trash. The Warriors never had a solid big man. You can say JaVale McGee and all these other players, but JaVale McGee was more like he did exactly what they asked him to do within the framework of the offense that they tried to run. So that was kudos to, you know, JaVale McGee. Would they be able to use JaVale McGee and play him extensive minutes? No. You know what I'm saying? That's why JaVale McGee said, I would like playing time. They're going to use me the right way. And he's helped Sacramento with his veteran presence. You know what I'm saying? His ability to block shots, his ability to rebound, his ability to change shots at the rim. And that's what we see. You know what I'm saying? But for the Warriors, it's never been ran like that. They want somebody that understands exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it within the framework of the offense that Steve Kerr wants to run. You see what I'm saying? Good morning, hey Aaron. Salute. And that's what we're seeing. But sometimes, guess what? That style of basketball can only last so long because guess what? The league is getting bigger, stronger, faster. And they run the similar style offense as the Warriors. I seen Portland run a similar style offense yesterday as the Warriors, and they got some of the same looks and the same shots that the Warriors got. They don't run it to perfection because they don't have nearly, you know what I'm saying, they don't have the Steph Curry factor. Someone who can go get their bucket outside the framework of that same offense. You know what I'm saying? Portland doesn't have that, but other teams in the league have that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the Shea Gilgeous-Alexanders, the De'Aaron Foxes, the Anthony Edwards. You feel what I'm saying? And a bunch of other players. Hit them thumbs up when you come to build. So y'all have to understand how the Warriors are structured, bro. They're going to sign. New draft one, they're going to end up trying to break him down. Resembles a Kevon Looney. They utilize Aaron Wiseman's skill set and size. But guess what? The way you try to dumb him down, you broke his confidence. And now guess what? He's still trying to catch up in Detroit. But they have a solid big in Jalen Duren. And they got Isaiah Stewart. So it's hard for him to crack the floor and get substantial minutes so he can grow, so he can learn, so he can, you know, play his style of game and help that ball club. It all started because the Warriors broke, you know what I'm saying, his confidence down. But then at the end of the day, it's on the player too. Not only on the organization, you got to be willing and ready to do the work, put the work in, and you know, show supreme confidence. And that's why I admire some of our young guys, Kuminga, Moody, Podziemski. They don't care about the system. They are confident basketball players. You see what I'm saying? They're going to go out there and showcase their skills no matter what. You feel me? So that's how this shit is working. The Warriors need to get better as far as their chemistry and their talent level. We have a big man in Trace Jackson Davis. I don't like the fact that he be flicking shots up. I would rather him try to dunk everything. But we need to make a move with Klay Thompson, Wiggins, or Chris Paul. Those three might have to go, bro. We can't win with those three. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. We can use Looney as a backup and a serviceable backup, but we need to get younger. We need to play our young guys. That's the only way the Warriors will compete is by playing the young guys. And guess what? On some nights, it might look like, man, these young guys is out here. I don't know if I can play them, but that's how they're supposed to learn. You got to give them experience. Let them grow by playing in the games. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't give the young guys experience, how the hell you think they're going to grow? How you think Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green became who they became? They played. Mark Jackson said, okay, let's go. Showcase your skill set, baby. You feel me? They didn't try to dump them down, and that's why I say Steve Curry is really not the guy for this group of guys. He might have been the guy for like older, more smart, more veteran type players. But for this group, Steve Curry is just not that guy. He doesn't know how to develop talent. He doesn't know how to play his young guys. You know what I'm saying? He's just not that good of a coach. Yesterday, he didn't play Kuminga for the whole game up until the latter part of that third quarter and for the rest of the fourth quarter. Kuminga had 13 points on 16 minutes and played a wonderful game, and ultimately he was the reason why we won the game. Huge on defense, huge on offense. You know what I'm saying? Kept a couple of possessions alive in which we scored on those possessions. You know what I'm saying? Kuminga and Moody needs to be able to find a trade. The basketball. Right under the rim, dunk the fucking ball. Why are you flicking shots up at the rim when you have a fucking 7'2" wingspan, nigga, and you're 6'8", 6'7"? That makes no sense to me, bro. Kuminga went baseline yesterday, right? And he was like under the basket, kind of like behind the backboard. He just jumped up and dunked the ball. I'm like, why Wiggins can't attack the basket like that? And nobody thought that he was going to dunk from the position that he was in. But he used his size and his athleticism. You see what I'm saying? Wiggins can't do that. He's still trying to figure out how he can score. You're a veteran in this league. You don't know how to go get a bucket? You know what I'm saying? His handle really isn't that strong, never been. So we need to really put this in the right perspective, bro. The Warriors are going to struggle because they're not developing the younger guys on the team. Moody should get a lot of playing time. BP should get a lot of playing time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can play Dario Saric as many minutes as they're playing Dario Saric. Let's just keep it a buck. Come on, man. Trace Jackson-Davis should get some of Dario Saric's minutes. I think you should play Dario Saric around 10 to 12 minutes a game. And the productivity we can get from that, we'll live with that. You know what I'm saying? But playing Dario Saric extended minutes, it does not bode well for your team. Because now teams are going to put him in the high pick and roll. Dario Saric has slow feet, and he's never been a great defender, and he cannot move laterally as fast as some of the younger talent on our team. People need to understand how this shit works. Trace Jackson-Davis can cover up a lot of ground and a lot of space with his size, him being younger, him being more agile, and he's already ready to play because he played for an NBA coach in Mike Woodson at the University of Indiana. And he's the son, you know what I'm saying, of one Dale Davis. So let's just put all of those things in perspective. You gotta play Trace Jackson-Davis a lot more. If that means Chris Paul, Dario Saric, Andrew Wiggins, if that means that their minutes are going to be cut short or cut back a little bit, then so be it. We're still trying to compete and still trying to win. You know what I'm saying? And the only way we can do that is develop our young draft picks. Why do you draft the young players if you're not going to use them and not going to play them? Corey Joseph doesn't deserve to get any minutes. He's a good veteran for the locker room and for the younger guys. But as far as his productivity on the court, you can't have someone like that in the game. And he doesn't have a lot of size. And he's older. And he never really been a great shot creator. And he never been really a great shooter. So why is he playing extensive minutes? And then his productivity, he doesn't give you anything. 2.0 points in his 15 minutes, that's not helping the ball club, bro. That's what I'm saying. Scale back on some of those older guys' playing minutes and let the young guys kind of find their way. And then you got to change your offense. Dummy down your offensive sets. If Steph Curry would have went at Kawhi Leonard the other day and did the same thing that he did to Anthony Simons yesterday, even though Kawhi is a far better defender, I still believe Steph Curry could have got a shot off over Kawhi Leonard and scored for the game-winning shot on the Clippers, but he passed it to Draymond in the corner. Sometimes less is more. How many times y'all heard me say that? Less is more. Keep it simple, bro. It's basic basketball. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need to run a secret offense in order to get guys shots. These guys are athletic and good enough to where they can get to a spot and rise up and get their shot off. Like yesterday, Kuminga posted up. The shot clock was winding down. He seen a soft double team. What'd he do? He backed his man down. He pivoted towards the middle and got the left-hand layup. And that was a clutch basket created by Kuminga, and him just doing what? Playing basketball. Just playing basketball. That's it.
Rock, let him. That's all it is. Draymond, I would love to see him post up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see him post up a little bit more, use his body, do some of the things that he did under Mark Jackson. You know what I'm saying? In his earlier years in the NBA with the Golden State Warriors. Do some of the things that he did, you know what I'm saying, throughout his stint with Michigan State under Tom Izzo.
To see that, bro. We can do that. We're capable. Klay Thompson, you have to simplify it for Klay Thompson. You don't need to shoot everything that you feel like you got a great look. You're not making those shots at a high value. So what Klay Thompson needs to do, post up a little bit more. Get something going in the mid-range. Get something going to the basket. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself to the free throw line. Build rhythm up. Build your confidence. Don't just come out here jacking up threes, shooting floaters. Sidewinders. He's floating and drifting on all his shots. He's not even set. And the shots that he is set on, the shots are short. So that just tells me that you don't have your legs under you. That's what that tells me. You don't have your legs. Whenever you shoot a shot short, it's legs, bro. You got to get back to his routine, get his lower extremity stronger, get in that pool, do some agility work, build the strength up in his knees, his calves, and start exploding on his jump shots. When Klay makes shots, I want y'all to pay attention to the elevation that he gets on his shots. When Klay doesn't get nowhere near the elevation on his shot, those shots are off. They're off wide, they're off short. You know what I'm saying? It's all about elevation and balance. And Klay Thompson seems to not have that right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is on that front. So the Warriors have a lot of growing to do. And they don't have a lot of time, bro. This season is going to keep going. This season is going to keep going. Your schedule is going to get tougher. You're going to start to play teams with size, you know what I'm saying? With athleticism, with length, and teams that's ready to win. You don't have time to try to hold on to these old-ass motherfuckers, bro. It's no way the Warriors should be struggling sense to me. That's just a testament to coaching and our leadership. I love what I seen from Draymond yesterday as far as his leadership. And I think Chris Paul had got into it with Moses Moody at one part in the game. He was upset when he was trying to tell him to do something. But I'm like, Chris Paul, you're not even doing anything. Moses Moody is out there getting offensive rebounds, hustling, playing defense, not tripping people. You know what I'm saying? When they turn the ball over, not committing dumb fouls. You feel me? Chris Paul doesn't really do anything for your ball club, bro. Chris Paul needs to go over there with OKC and help them. Help Josh Giddey, motherfucking punk ass. You know what I'm saying? He's so in love with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Go over there then. Go back to OKC. Why are you over here with us, nigga? You're not helping us at all. That's just what it is. If they let me coach, bro, and let me help them out, nigga, I can give them some knowledge on how to do some shit. I can show them how to work out of the post. You know what I'm saying? I can show them different things, bro. I promise you. Them niggas aren't that good. Them niggas aren't that good. If they don't have the right leadership, bro, and people in place to help them develop, help them become better versions of themselves. Steph Curry is frustrated. Did you see in the game yesterday, Steph Curry defense and his intensity? He was like, come on. He was pointing at the bench like, come on, let's go, let's go. He's talking to the Chris Pauls, to the Andrew Wiggins, to those guys, to the Steve Kerrs, to the assistants, to Draymond when he was over there. It's like it takes for all of that to get y'all to play championship-inspired basketball. Steph Curry has become beyond frustrated. Steph Curry still wants to play in the playoffs. Steph Curry still wants to win more championships, but it's only so much a 6'3" guard, if that, 185 pounds, 190 pounds, it's only so much he can do at that size. If you're relying on Steph Curry is the type of guy that can help a team win, but as far as putting everything on his back, that's not who Steph Curry is. It's hard to say, okay, I'm going to take everything and I'm going to put it on my back and we going to win because of me. No, it doesn't work like that, bro. Great players need other great players to win. They don't need the greatest players, but they need a motherfucker who can go. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're Michael Jordan had Scotty, Rodman, Kukoc in those later years. Before that, Paxson, you know what I'm saying? Stacey King, Bill Cartwright, B.J. Armstrong, Horace Grant. Horace Grant was a good player for the Chicago Bulls, bro. Michael Jordan cannot do it by himself. With the emergence of Scottie Pippen, we really undervalue Scottie Pippen greatness. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And you might not agree with everything Scottie Pippen says, right? You might not agree with it. I'm just as good as Jordan. Some of the stupid shit that he said, only because that he had a book and, you know what I'm saying, he was clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of motherfuckers do. You feel me? I mean, I don't agree with it. But that's what these whole ass niggas do these days. You know what I'm saying? They do that. They just say anything. They clout chase. I don't need no clout, nigga. I'm cool. You feel me? It is what it is. You're going to get what you're going to get from me. Whether you want to believe me or not, whether you agree with me or not, I don't care. It is what it is. But I'm not going to jump up off my square, nigga, and change my whole tone to appease you motherfuckers. Are you serious? You must have forgot who I am, nigga. I don't operate like that. And I never will. That's the rebel in me. But it's okay, though. You feel me? God's still working on me. So give me some grace. I just ask you motherfuckers to give me some grace. But I love you. Appreciate you. Getting back to my point, Michael Jordan couldn't win, nigga, if he didn't have another motherfucker who could go and other players that just knew how to play their role to the best of their ability. But Michael Jordan was 6'6". With the ability that Michael Jordan had, he carried the other players. He said, nigga, don't worry. As long as y'all do what y'all do and help me, nigga, I got us. That's what Steph Curry needs, bro. When you're that great, you're that great. Steph Curry showed up in that finals. Why did Steph Curry close the deal in those finals against Boston 2 years ago? Let's call it what it is. Why you think he closed the deal, you guys? because he had held Draymond, GP2, Wiggins. Clay didn't show up. Jordan Poole here and there. Otto Porter. Everybody played an intricate part in step. Hey, since y'all play like that, don't worry, I got us. I'm going to do what I do. We don't have that right now because it's too many inconsistencies. We can't get that from Klay Thompson. I'm just sorry, Klay Thompson, we love you, bro. But you're not going to be that Batman to Steph's. I mean, you're not going to be that Robin to Steph Curry's Batman. We just have to live with that, bro. And he has to come to an acceptance level. You know what? I think he needs to go to Steve Kerr and be like, Kerr, I think I should come off the bench, bro. I think my game is more suited to come off the bench. I can play a little bit more free, more relaxed. I'm not pressing, and I'll still be able to contribute to the team. If we had a guy like that and not so ego-driven, I think it'd be better suited for the success in the long haul for the Warriors. Kuminga and Moody should start. Period, point blank. Less is more. They need to juggle their lineups. Trace Jackson Davis should play more. That's a no-brainer. Nigga, if I had this Warriors team, nigga, we will be first in the West right now. On everything I love. Everything I love, nigga. That's how I get at. I'm not settling for mediocrity. I don't give a fuck who on my team, nigga. I'm not settling for mediocrity. We can be the best that we can be. And we gonna put our best foot forward, nigga, every game, and we gonna live with the results. But guess what? I will make the necessary adjustments. In game, out of game, during timeouts. We got an obligation. What you mean? We got to. And that's just how I feel about that. These niggas just don't know what they're doing, bro. You have to rely on the back of a Kuminga. Andre Iguodala told us that. Like, this dude got all the talent in the world. He just don't have he's young. He just don't listen. But I love his post-game interview. He say, man, I knew that at some point I was going to get in the game, and I just had to stay ready. So the way Kuminga is growing, in all those ways that Jonathan Kuminga is growing, it's lovely to see. I just hope that we just don't trade him. Moses Moody already know how to play. I just hope that we just don't trade him. You know what I'm saying? This is a young man's league. Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, there's not a guarantee that you win with them. I'm just saying. There's been some rumblings. There's been some reports out there, some rumors for a couple years that they've been going after OG Anunoby. Pascal Siakam, who gave us the business in the 2019 finals with the Raptors. There's some chatter. But check this out, bro. I believe in Kuminga and Moody, Trace Jackson Davis, Brandon Podziemski. I believe in the young fellas, bro. That's me. In GP2 when he comes back. They dumbed down GP2. I think GP2 can do a little bit more than just spot up, shoot, and play defense. I think GP2 can do a little bit more. 3,000, wow, what's good with my guy? Let me go through some of these. Salute Mark Kurtz. Kerr needs an assistant coach to match that Issa, that he is a jackass. Yeah, facts. Salute, A. Heron again. No more chips if you guys don't get another big. Yeah, I just don't think that we need a big, though, to win. We won chips without a real solid big. We had garbage bigs. Like, niggas who really didn't have really too much impact. You know what I'm saying? So, we can win again without big. Steve Kerr needs to not play Clay only in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Reg Dog, man. Top of the top, my guy. Salute, my guy. GP3. Salute, Cuddy. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, bro. You speak facts, too. We all speak facts, bro. Legend. Salute, man. Appreciate you. Sarge is only 29, but I do see your point. Okay. Good show. It's okay to disagree with me, you guys. I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off of what I think and what I know for sure. And what I'm confident in. But, it is what it is. We can agree to disagree all the time. Stupidity and turnovers. You right, Mojo. Salute. Salute. Did you see Draymond post up more? Hey, what's in, not going to lie, though, but Draymond does look like he turned the clock back on offense a little bit this season. Yes, absolutely, yes. And I told y'all he was capable, but they wanted to feature the Splash Brothers. Steve Kerr will dumb your whole game down, bro. These niggas know how to play basketball, but Steve Kerr say, no, don't shoot, don't do this, don't do that. GP2 nigga led his motherfucking team at Oregon State in points, rebounds, assists, steals, rebounds. I said rebounds already. Now the nigga what? You just turn him into a spot-up shooter, a slasher. I'm like, nigga, GP2 can get to the hole, nigga, with his athleticism and his agility. Let that nigga go sometimes and let him create shots for him and his teammates. He has that type of DNA and basketball IQ. It just doesn't make any sense, bro. These niggas don't know what they're doing. That's all they're trying to tell you. CP3 should help Josh Giddey. You already know. CP3 needs to go have B-Pod become... He needs to go help B-Pod become the new backup point guard. Yeah, facts. Wiggins getting traded anyways. Yeah, we got to get rid of that nigga. Warriors should have never gotten rid of Poole. Yeah, so now, right. So do y'all feel me when I say Jordan Poole could have helped us win a lot of these games this year? He just didn't get along. The chemistry was fucked up. But you wasn't going to be able to repair what happened with him and Draymond. He lost all respect for Draymond and some of the other players on that team. He lost a lot of respect for the players because they didn't feel like they had his back during that whole situation. They feel like Jordan Poole feel like he's been the scapegoat. And you know what? You can't treat the young guys like that, man. You got to have each other's back. Whether he talks shit to you or not, nigga, you got to understand that you got a young bull, nigga, who ready to go. You feel me? You can't get in your feelings, nigga, because a nigga getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. And I blame that on Draymond. And Draymond needs to really become better at being a better leader, bro. And stop sniffing up the asshole of LeBron James. Because some of your ways, nigga, are starting to wear off on the young guys on the team. Nigga, you're acting just like LeBron. Nigga, oh, get him out of here, nigga. Ooh. But, nigga, your style of leadership, it isn't welcoming. People really don't like your style of leadership, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You have to go about it in a different manner. Especially if you're not as talented as some of these younger guys. You might be smarter, but you're nowhere near as talented. So you can't just come with that, oh, nigga, I got championship, and this is... No, nigga, you play the role. You got to understand how great these other niggas are, though. You feel me? And you gotta bring them, and you gotta mentor them, you know what I'm saying, as such. You feel me? 3,000, wow, what up, dog? Yes, sir. In my opinion, that boy Chef was just in the zone versus the Celtics in the finals. In Fuego. Oh, yeah. That nigga was on fire. E-Leezy, did you check out Just Win? Make sure y'all go follow Just Win, baby, podcast. E-Leezy, did you check out Casino for Life video? Which one, bro? He went in on LeBron and Adam Silver and the in-season. Yeah, I think I might have seen that. You talking about his live that he had with the Lakers and the Suns? His live, was that his live that he had with the Lakers and the Suns? T Sweezy. As long as Sarge makes his threes, I'm good with him. Are you okay? You good with Sarge, bro? I just think that he's kind of like E-Leezy. But I'm talking about as far as his defense. Sometimes, bro, his threes are short because he's tired and he's never been really a great defender. You're going to have to guard the LeBrons. You're going to have to guard the ADs. You're going to have to guard, you know what I'm saying, the Jaren Jackson Jr.'s and players like that, the Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram. You're going to have to guard the motherfucking Jonas Valanciunas, the Jokers, the Aaron Gordons. I don't think Dario Saric can be effective when he's on the court when you're playing against elite level talent. He might be able to get away with that against, you know what I'm saying, teams like Portland, teams like Utah. You know what I'm saying? Teams like, you know, these teams like that. But as far as like the elite level talent, I don't think Dario Saric is going to have too much success, bro, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Ship CP3 Wiggins cut his hair and thought that he was about... Right. Nigga want to go get a low taper, nigga. I thought that you was finna be in the mix, nigga. They pushed your motherfucking hairline back, and now your ass don't know what the fuck going on. I thought that nigga Wiggins was gonna come out, nigga, and turn into a whole nother player. Nigga got a haircut, nigga got a little swaggier. You know what I'm saying? The nigga still fucking walking trash cans, nigga, shooting motherfucking floaters under the basket. What the fuck are you trying to lay the ball up for? Dunk the basketball. All these fucking left hand, right hand flick shots, nigga. I'm like, who taught you how to play basketball, my nigga? They taught that nigga that shit over in Canada? They called that nigga Air Canada, bro. Is that what they called that nigga Andrew Wiggins when he was coming up? That nigga was just gifted athletically. I'm like, nigga, what kind of skill do that nigga got, though? That nigga didn't deserve to be no number one pick, nigga. They gotta stop doing that shit, bro. I would have rather took motherfucking Jamal Murray number one over that nigga coming up out of Canada. These niggas be trash cans, bro. I'm tired of us going off of athleticism, bro. That shit is getting old, my nigga. Straight up. Square ass nigga want to get a haircut, nigga, and play worse. Nigga, that's a little bit of extra weight off your motherfucking ass, nigga. You should be able to move a little bit more faster, nigga, if you cutting all that motherfucking 3 pounds off your motherfucking mushy ass motherfucking head, nigga. Come on now, stop playing. Stop playing, you know what it is, stop playing. His last video, I think it was a day ago, he was talking the Lakers, Suns, yeah. I think I seen that, T-Sweeze. Adam Silver, you know they needed that nigga to try to sell LeBron and increase his legacy. I was in that nigga in his live shit. I seen it. Rasheed Wallace said the reason Draymond acts the way he does is because, yes, when he was a young guy, yes, because his friend nigga was the owner. His best friend's dad was one of the owners on the team. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that with Draymond. But check this out. You're not Rasheed Wallace. Stop trying to be a nigga that you're not. Just because you grew up in a culture, nigga, be you. I understand Draymond Green's passion. I do. But, nigga, you ain't bullying nobody, nigga. It's easy to go choke out motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to motherfucking go choke out all these other niggas, bro. But you pick and choose who you want to pick on, my nigga. Because you didn't bring that static with Isaiah Stewart, nigga, when he motherfucking strong-armed your motherfucking ass. That's the shit I'm talking about, nigga. Stand up to these hoe ass. Stand up to these other niggas, nigga, who be ready. Nigga, Rudy Gobert ain't busting no grace. Anybody can go choke that nigga out. You feel me? Old square crybaby ass nigga crying because he didn't make an all-star team. You pick and choose who you want to fuck with. But all I'm saying is that if you gonna be that guy when it comes to the Anthony Davises, his square ass. Be that guy, nigga, when it comes to the Anthony Edwards, nigga. When it comes to LeBron hoe ass, nigga. Be that guy. Let them niggas have it. Let all the niggas who got all the smoke for your ass have it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yes. LeBron got silver by the pocket. David Stern never cheated the game. Adam Silver did, helping the Lakers win. Lakers and any other team. LeBron aren't giving them every call, giving them every superstar, best role players. Yeah, that's facts. We already know the play. But guess what? Let's look at it, y'all. The Pelicans are a better team than the Lakers. I don't care about the record. We just know that the Pelicans are a better team. The Pelicans have battled hella inconsistencies with their roster and being injured. But if they can stay consistent with getting healthy and everybody being available to play, then I think that, the Pelicans can move up in the standings. I believe that the Pelicans can move up in the standings. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that. You know? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So that's just what that is. We'll see what happens. But we know the play. We know what they're trying to do with the Lakers. Come on, man. They got a whole movie on LeBron in this in-season tournament, bro. Come on, man. What are we talking about? You think they're gonna let the Lakers lose? You think they're gonna let AD lose to his former team? Come on, man. Austin Reeves will shoot 8 free throws tonight. D'Angelo Russell will shoot 5 free throws tonight. LeBron James will shoot 7 to 8 free throws tonight. Anthony Davis will shoot 7 free throws tonight. Let's just call it what it is. Call it what it is. That's just what it is. That's the only way the niggas can have a chance to win and score is slow the game down, muck the game up, go to the free throw line, kill off all the rhythm. That's what the referees do. They kill the rhythm of the momentum of the game by calling these weird fouls. But the Lakers got players that play no defense and cannot guard anybody, but they never get whistled for fouls. And the only reason they got whistled for fouls the other night is because of Eric Gordon, KD, and Devin Booker. It's just that good. You know what I'm saying? So you have to give those players calls. Those are veteran players, superstar players. Superstar players should always get calls. Always. Unless we're talking about Steph Curry. Steph Curry gets no calls. It's no fucking reason that Austin Reeves should shoot way more free throws by doing all that flopping and shit he do, and Steph Curry don't get no free throws, and he get grabbed, held, hit after the shot on damn near every play. Come on, man. What are we talking about? We know the NBA. We know how that shit work. I guarantee you if Austin Reeves go to any other team right now, you ain't gonna get no calls. Alex Caruso when he was with the Lakers. Danny Green, nigga, Rajon Rondo, all them niggas. When they was playing with the Lakers, nigga, they got calls. Them niggas went to other teams and they don't get no calls. They don't go to the free throw line like that. They need help. And this is how you know another thing about LeBron James. You're arguably right to a lot of people, excluding myself. He's better than Jordan. He's better than Kobe. Why do you need a second-year undrafted player to be your closer? Come on, man. Come on, man. What? Nigga, you want Austin Reeves closing the game? You don't want the ball in your hands? You scared to go to the line and hit 2 free throws? You scared to make the game-winning shot? You're scared to make the right play? Time and time again, we watch LeBron James always rely on somebody else, nigga, to do his dirty work. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Niggas need to really understand and keep it real, nigga. What do you see, bro? What they're telling you, nigga, versus what you see are like 2 different things. It doesn't make no sense. But I digress on that. Yes, they got cheated, for sure. They got cheated, yeah. We know it.
Can Reddish grab Devin Booker by the neck when the Suns got the rebound? That's clear. Pass foul. He already had passed it. That's a take foul. Yep. Austin Reeves is the weakest player I have ever seen. Trash. They pumping him up so much.
Yes, I believe that. AD never really had. AD is just a skilled set guard. That's all he is. Y'all forgot that Anthony Davis played point guard his senior year in high school? Point guard. You know that AD was shorter, right? AD had a crazy growth spurt. You know what I'm saying? Crazy growth spurt. And then Coach Calipari said, with that skill set, I can use you as a big man. With your skill set, long as you can defend, you know what I'm saying, and rim and rebound, that's all we need. And that's exactly how they used him. But they didn't even know that AD could shoot. They didn't know that AD can dribble a little bit. They didn't know that he can do other things. You know what I'm saying? But AD isn't an elite post player, no. But his size and athleticism, you know what I'm saying, his agility, you know what I'm saying, his soft touch around a basket, that's what they use. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't have a go-to move. AD is just playing basketball at this point. But when that basketball, AD doesn't have the greatest footwork. He doesn't. AD doesn't have the greatest footwork. Because guess what? When he was a post, when he was a guard, he never had no motherfucking, he didn't have that footwork. He didn't have that Akeem the Dream footwork. He didn't have good footwork like you've seen big men have, you know what I'm saying, in previous days. So we need to understand that and put that in perspective. You feel me? Right. Anthony Simons put B Pie in a headlock last night. Did he? I didn't see that, bro. When did Anthony Simons get nuts? That nigga been like a little quiet little boy, nerd. But then the reports came out that him and Brandon Ingram got the same baby mama. Man, would you get these fake hard niggas up out of here? Brandon Ingram, he ain't no sucker though. Brandon Ingram give niggas that static. But Anthony Simons, I ain't never seen that nigga say one word. I seen that nigga talking last night and all type of shit. So I was like, okay, I guess so, man. I don't be knowing. These niggas be fool's gold if you ask me. But it is what it is. But yep, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. So we'll see what happens, you guys. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Should be interesting tonight, though, but we can expect the Lakers to win. If the Lakers don't win, then they just want to see Giannis versus, you know, because they're going to Vegas. You know, Milwaukee's been in Vegas because LA's been in Vegas because they won. And they're talking about bringing an NBA team to Las Vegas. And guess who's talking about being the owner of that team? LeBron James. The correlation is there. It doesn't make any sense, bro, to have Indiana or any other team in the in-season tournament. You have to market the teams that you want to market and what it would look like for an NBA Finals. So if we see Milwaukee, Giannis versus the Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the centerpiece in this matchup. If we see that, we're going to see what the ratings look like in this in-season tournament championship, and that's going to dictate if we're going to see that same group in the finals. If we're going to see the same two teams in the finals, they're going to try to pump these ratings up and see, oh, damn, we can make way more money if we get a rematch in the finals than we had it in the in-season tournament. These two teams can face off in the finals. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're pumping. That is what they're trying to pump for the Lakers. But we don't know if LeBron is going to be able to be as clutch. But if the referees in the NBA league, if they help them, then we know that's what they wanted last year. You feel me? But they said, oh, you know what? The Lakers ain't ready. Milwaukee is injured. Let's give him one more year. Let's make a trade, get Dame Dollar, try to get him because he's sold out already. So that's all it is. People need to really understand what's really going on out here, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. But it is what it is, though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. I appreciate you for stepping in the building. But the Warriors, they desperately hanging on by a thread. The Warriors are desperately hanging on by a thread. And they need to really, really reevaluate the direction that they want to go towards the future as far as their coaching and as far as their young guys and as far as a couple of their veteran play. They need to make some hard decisions. Mike Dunleavy is going to really, really, really need to showcase his GM skills. If he's that guy, you know what I'm saying, then he needs to make some decisions. And you have to live with those decisions, bro. But if you're trying to get better and you're trying to salvage the rest of Steph Curry's good years, we have to make some hard decisions, bro. And that's just what it is. You feel me? That's just what it is. But, I mean, that's my time, man. Salute to everybody for joining in. If you didn't see the whole pod, man, make sure you rewind it back. You know, as always, you know how we do it. We almost there, y'all. Thursday. You got one more day. You know what I'm saying? Until we make it to the end. And then, you know, everybody can relax, you know, chill out with their families, though. But go hard, man. Whatever you do, go hard. Go hard, whatever you do. So, like always, man, love, live life. Smile, cry, and laugh. And love on your people, man. Real E-Leezy, man. We gone. You know what it is. Holla at your boy.